Thank you so much for tuning in. So we're actually going to go ahead and speak about what's been going down with Remy Ma as well as Nicki Minaj. Now, at this time, currently, if you are not in the know, I'm going to go ahead and brush you up on what's going down. What's been going down for a couple of months now. There's been some back and forth with some freestyles from Remy Ma, and she is ethering basically anybody in the rap game that thinks that they definitely got it made, as far as I'm concerned. Also, there has been some direct statements made that she actually was making shots at Nicki Minaj. I'll go ahead and let you listen to that coming up next as well. But basically, I'm going to go ahead and give it to Remy Ma. She definitely did her thing, and she's definitely letting these chicks know, you know, what you're doing and what I'm doing is two different things. I appreciate the entertainment, but it's definitely not the same thing as what I'm going to do. And just within a couple of verses, I was like, you know, with All the Way Up, I said, this is going to be something that's going to just, it's going to snowball, you know. I love Empire. I'm an Empire lover as far as like the music that's on the show and how you see the evolution of the artist. And with Remy Ma, the evolution of the artist, I think this is going to be, 2017 is going to be her year. She definitely did ether the freestyle that she actually did on a radio show, and I'll let you listen to that coming up next. But ultimately, I want to give it to her. She's the real queen of rap, and I'm going to say it here because I don't think anybody's saying that. They're saying, okay, she's freestyle, but they're not saying she's the queen of rap. So you will see on this actual title of this video, it does say that Remy Ma is the queen of rap, because I think that unfortunately Nicki Minaj never paid homage. She had some little issues with saying Lil' Kim was not her influence, when everything she does, even the rap she came out with right now, sounds like Lil' Kim. When are we going to hear the real Nicki Minaj? You know, I like watching the movie Ray Charles because it definitely was something that I feel like everybody needs to go through. You can sound like everybody in the world when you rap or sing or whatever that you're doing, but when it's the real you, that's when it comes to the test that if this is really talent or something that's a hobby that's elevated into something better. And I'm not hating, you know, Nicki Minaj got numbers, even Remy Ma said that, but it does not mean that you have the people's respect. Like, for me personally, I like Nicki Minaj. I can listen to her. You know, she be definitely flipping, but I just don't get the same feeling I get when I listen to Remy Ma. She's telling a story, and she does it in such a clever way. And her wordplay is just so much more than just talking about what she's about to do to somebody, which to me is a little shallow. Just my own opinion. You know, every song doesn't have to be about what you're doing with your man. What else is there besides the money you got and how you're better than everybody else? You know, that's kind of what everybody does in rap a little bit, but at the same time, it doesn't come from a space, from what I can tell from Remy Ma, where when she's on Live in Hip Hop and when she's on her rap tour, when she's on her media tour, she seems like the same person. So it's not like, oh my gosh, she's pretending to be something else. You know, I feel like she's a very genuine person, and unfortunately, I feel like out of all the people that deserve the fame and fortune, it's gonna be her, because she's put in her time. Not just that, you know, she's written her own stuff, which I highly respect, that she comes out with stuff that good. There are artists that I'm working with right now. They're great artists. They can sing, or, you know, whatever the case is. But if I really want to push them, I would put some money behind them and put them in the studio and try to do my cookie lion thing, which I've done in the past. But the point of all this is I feel like, as a person that looks at rap in a different kind of way, I grew up in the time of hip hop, you know, when it was at its dawn, and I feel like, you know, Nicki Minaj is a great entertainer, but she just cannot hold a candle to Remy Ma. Just with this whole freestyle, she ethers her, as well as I'm sure she's going to be coming out with much more mixtapes. She just went in the studio a couple days ago and did this on her own. Like, there's another song I'm going to let you hear coming up after this, but you know, there's definitely some well-written verses, and the lyrics are just perfect, and she tells a story. She's not just putting certain words in there to rap, and I think that's the thing we're missing today. You know, we're missing that real hip-hop where you're telling a story and it just comes off the tongue so honestly and just so smoothly. Even if this is something she wrote, it's like she's saying it, and she's saying it like she means it. I feel like with Nicki Minaj, it's kind of a forced situation. She uses a little Kim, a little this, a little that, and it's just not, to me, you know, in my own opinion, I'm not like, oh my God, I'm blown away. When I listened to Remy Ma, I was blown away. So I think that's a factor that any artist should look at. If you're not blowing them away, go back in the lab and write it again.